Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're peeling back the layers on a pretty new e-commerce site. It's called Mabel and June.
Right, Mabel and June. Popped up very recently.
Yeah, exactly. And we're diving into the first sources we could find, including this one video transcript asking, the big question. Scam or legit?
That's the core of it, isn't it? Trying to figure that out early on.
Okay, let's unpack this. Our mission, really, is to see what these initial bits of info tell us about whether this company is, well, legit. We know it launched just, weeks ago? August 2025.
Super recent, yeah.
And they're advertising this, boutique-style women's fashion. Looks really stylish in the pictures.
And the prices are low, right? That's part of the hook. Affordable.
Surprisingly affordable. It's kind of weird, actually. The look is so high-end, but then basic e-commerce stuff seems missing.
What's fascinating here is that contradiction you just mentioned. That's often the first sign you need to, dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
You've got this really polished front, great photos, good pricing, but the actual company behind it, it's almost like invisible.
Okay, so that brings us to the first point.
Exactly. This idea of a transparency gap. If you, as a customer, try to contact them, the only thing available is a basic contact form on the website. That's it.
Wait, really? No phone number? No, customer service email?
Nope. Nothing direct listed anywhere in the sources we looked at. Crucial piece is missing.
Wow. Okay, so a slick storefront, looks great, but absolutely no direct way to talk to a human.
Pretty much.
That feels fundamental. I mean, that's priority number one on any checklist for checking out a new online shop, right?
It absolutely is. And that lack of transparency, it connects straight into the next big problem.
Which is?
The validation gap. Look, you'd expect a brand new company launched August 2025 to maybe not have tons of reviews yet.
Sure, that makes sense. Low volume.
But what our sources found is, it seems like there are 0 third-party reviews. No customer feedback online. Anywhere.
0. Not just low, but actually none.
Not a single trace that these initial sources could uncover. And yeah, being new explains maybe low numbers, but no feedback mechanism, nothing external. That's highly unusual. It makes it totally impossible for you, the shopper, to figure out what their quality is actually like or, how they handle returns if something goes wrong.
Okay, that's the real kicker then.
Yeah.
You need that external validation before you hand over your money.
Exactly.
So if we put those two together, the transparency gap, no contact info, and the validation gap, no reviews.
Right.
That leads right into the main sort of speculation that popped up in the source material we reviewed.
Which is the idea that this site, Mabel and June, might just be a dropshipping operation.
Okay, drop shipping. But hang on, that's not automatically a scam, is it? Lots of places drop ship.
No, you're right, it's not inherently a scam. But the sources seem to suggest that this specific combination, the no direct contact, the absolute lack of reviews, makes it way more problematic in this context.
How so? Why does drop shipping connect here?
Well, think about it. If they are drop shipping, it could explain why customer support is so limited, right? They likely aren't holding the inventory themselves.
Ah, gotcha. They're not packing and shipping the stuff directly.
Probably not. Which makes handling things like returns or quality control really, really difficult for them. So maybe they just restrict the ways you can contact them. Easier that way.
Makes sense. Less hassle for them, potentially huge hassle for the customer.
Exactly. Now, the source material is clear. We can't know for sure if it's drop shipping. There's no definitive proof mentioned.
Okay.
But this pattern, investing heavily in the glossy front end, the nice photos, but skimping on the actual functional logistics and support. That's a classic marker you see sometimes. It forces you to question the whole business model.
Right. So what does this all mean? What's the takeaway for someone listening?
Yeah, let's boil it down.
I think the big insight for you, the listener, is understanding these 2 red flags of new e-commerce we've kind of identified here.
The gaps.
Yeah. First, the absence of direct contact information. That's the transparency gap. And second, the total lack of external customer feedback. The validation gap.
When you see both of those things together on a new site,
that should be your signal, your primary indicator that you need to do some serious homework, some diligence before clicking buy.
Definitely. And it raises a really important question, I think, for anyone thinking critically about this stuff.
Go on.
If a company puts, real money and effort into making these polished, stylish photos, because that does cost money.
Right.
But they don't invest in setting up standard, basic customer support channels, what does that tell you?
About their priorities.
Exactly. What does that prioritization say about their long-term focus on you, the customer? It's almost like asking, What information did the people behind Mabel and June deliberately choose not to give you?
That's a powerful way to put it.
So, before you hit checkout on any site you're unsure about, maybe take a second. Think about what specific info beyond just pretty pictures you actually value. What do you need to see to feel comfortable, to close that trust gap for yourself?
That's the real homework here, isn't it? Deciding what signals trust for you.
Absolutely. It's about being an informed shopper.